It says Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. founder who worked with Ashanti and Ja Rule dies. Wow. I heard he was sick. You know what I'm saying? I heard that he was sick and he was in a hospital and on life support. You know what I mean? And I just heard this recently, like what, like yesterday? And now he's gone? Wow. Okay, so let's just take it from the top and take our time and go over this because that's he's definitely a part of a legacy, and a beautiful one at that. Regardless to how it ended, as far as where he was with Ashanti, and the things that he had been saying um on Drink Champs, with Nori, that little sit down he had with him, that I really think pissed Ashanti off because he was constantly talking about her in a negative way and things like that. I don't know. People just don't understand the power of the tongue. Not to say that that is necessarily has to do with his illness. It's probably because the way he was caring for himself and eating. Yeah, I heard that he had diabetes. He had lost a couple of toes. I heard that he also had more than one, like multiple strokes. So, lifestyle, how you living, how you eating, what you're putting into your body, how you caring for yourself, that plays a part. But also, what you put out there in the world can come back to bite you in the ass. I feel like, based on, and I'm gonna get back to the story, based on what he created, Irv Gotti was able to create with Ashanti and Ja Rule, and to just be ruling the airways for so long, and not with all of this big money, big label power behind them for, streaming. This wasn't that ever. So this is how this was real talent behind them. It was just real hard work put into this. You got to give him his tens. You got to give him his, you know what I'm saying? Because he had, Murder Inc., and they had their own studio, the Crack House. They was in there, and Ashanti was really pushing her pen. And not while she was pushing her pen, he was pushing her. It's nothing to do with their, little tryst they had sexually, whatever. Okay, you locked up in the studio with somebody for XYZ amount of time, depending on, you don't have to do that, but sometimes things do happen. And so, aside from that, he pushed and really poured into her career, and he pushed and really poured into Ja Rule's career, and they really did an amazing job and put some beautiful music that I feel like they have classics. And so he has to be given his tens, even though he came off as a prick, sometimes. Yeah, you still can never take that away from him. So, with that being said, we'll just get into this article. It says Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. founder who worked with Ashanti and Ja Rule, dies at age 54. Excuse me. Def Jam has lost one of its most creative soldiers, who was hip hop. Wait, who was hip hop? What? Okay, says YouTube's Leo Cohen. Also, Leo Cohen, who's also in the music industry, another prick. Allegedly, child. He is the one that put out this statement, but why would he put it out and not his family? Irv Gotti's family. Sorry about these little spammy ads that you reading through an article. They're gonna throw some ads at you, child. It says Irv Gotti, a noted record executive, music producer, and entrepreneur, best known as the founder of Murder Inc. Records, has died. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed the cause of death is yet unknown, but the music mogul did suffer a stroke last year. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier. He had a stroke, and I believe he had another one. Allegedly, don't quote me on that. I don't have the facts, but that's what I've heard. Word on the street. So I don't know how true that is, or whatever the case may be. But in any event, let me continue with this. Hold on. Okay, rising to prominence in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Gotti, born Irving Domingo Lorenzo Jr., played a key role in hip hop and R&B records of the time, working with artists like Ja Rule, Ashanti, and DMX, each whom saw massive commercial success. His signature production style blended hip hop beats with melodic hooks and influenced a wave of rap and hip hop crossover hits that were inescapable from 2001 to 2004. Like I said, he did make an impact, and a lot of people jumped on his bandwagon. Honestly, to be honest with you, I feel like, you know, uh 50 Cent and Ja Rule, which he came out and said something that he ain't got no business saying. Now look, this man done passed away. You running your mouth, you know, and just being funny style, like you know, just trying to slight somebody. You know, oh, I wanted him to see my new shows. Like it's now it's not the time for that snark you know, attitude or whatever you have there. But like I was saying, because Ja Rule was on that wave with Ashanti, and the melodic with the, you know, sing-songy type of, you know, hip hop and rap. And yeah, they started that wave. You know, they you know what I'm saying, did they thing with that. And I feel like, you know, 50 Cent with that line, somebody, who said it? Dre said, go ahead, switch your style up. Switch your style up. What you switching it from? And then all of a sudden he came out with these little songs where he had the hooks, and he, you know, got the songs on. Same thing Ja Rule was doing. The same thing you claim he was whack for. Well, anyway, I ain't going down that rabbit hole. Maybe another time. For right now, we're going to keep the focus on where it's supposed to be, on Irv Gotti. He was a pioneer, trendsetter, whatever. Yeah, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that he had a distribution deal under Def Jam, because Irv Gotti had his own, he had his own thing going on. You know what I'm saying? He was really, you know, forward like that, thinking like that. So anyway, let's get back to this. It says several, he from 2001 to 2004, among them, you know, several multi-platinum smashes with Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez, including I'm Real and Ain't It Funny with Ashanti. Ja Rule landed another hit with Always on Time, and she, as a solo artist, charted with Foolish, Rain on Me, and Mesmerize, and so many more. Okay, that was not it. So, then it goes on to say, before launching Murder Inc. in New York City in 1998, Gotti worked as an A&R at Def Jam. Oh, so that's how he got his start. It's good to know. You know, there's a little history here. Okay, so little music history for you. Okay, so Gotti worked as an A&R at Def Jam, where he helped bring DMX, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule to the label. Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead, Irv. He was out there doing his thing, okay? Let me find out. Is this true? Child, let me find out. He brought Jay-Z on over there to the label. Anyway, and DMX. What? Okay, so under the moniker DJ Irv, he produced the song Can I Live? Oh, shit. From Jay-Z's 1996, I said sick. 1996 Reasonable Doubt. And that's one of his, first of all, that's one of his hardest albums. And that's the one that I feel like is most coveted by Jay-Z. And that's the one that, what's this guy's name? Child. Wow, where Dame Dash, you know what I'm saying, is still holding on to that, because it is worth some money now, you know. And he got that whole thing going on with him owing money and owing back taxes, and them, you know, selling off his you know, that's his, you know, masters or whatever the case may be. Child, I don't feel like getting into all that right now. This is about Irv Gotti. Let's keep it where it's at. That's a whole nother can of worms. Anyway, later called the Murder Inc. Okay, what was that? Reasonable time. Okay, later called the Inc. Murder Inc. was called, you know, they changed it. They wanted to take that negative element out, I guess, and put just the Inc. Okay, so Vanessa Carlton signed with the label, and Gotti co-produced her 2007 album. Who was that? Vanessa Carlton? I don't know her. Heroes and Thieves with Rick Rubin, and Third Eye Blind's Stefan Jenkins. Okay, well, I don't know these people. Sure, hold on. Get this ad out of here. Okay. I don't know who these people are. Uh Gotti's production credits extend to records by Kanye West. You see, he had a huge legacy behind the scenes. You see this? I feel like that's why they got into them issues with it. That's a whole nother can of worms, child. I don't feel like they wanted Earth to have that kind of power, but it is what it is. Here we go. Okay, so Def Jam. Okay, Gotti's production credits extend to records by Kanye West, Memphis Bleak, Fat Joe, and Christina Milian. Okay, like I said, he started that wave, and they jumped right on that shit. Fat Joe, yes, with Christina Milian, and then having J Lo on his shit, and then yeah, he started that, and he also released several albums under his own name. Def Jam has lost one of its most creative soldiers, who was hip hop, says Leo, who was hip hop, says Leo Cohen. I don't even want to hear nothing from Leo Cohen. Anyway, who held chief executive roles at the label from 1988 to 2004, and was a presence from its nascent, days. He currently serves as global head of music at YouTube. I don't want to hear about no damn Leon Cohen. And wow, damn. Now he done went and locked down YouTube. Ugh. Anyway, when when we were on Bended Knee, he brought the heat and saved our asses. Also, this is what Leo Cohen is saying about Irv Gotti. Give that man his tens. He seemed like a prick, but he knew he was smart. He was smart about music, okay? Where were we? Because the whole Leon Cohen name just pissed me off. Anyway, when we were on Bended Knee, he brought the heat and saved our asses. He comes from a very tight, beautiful family from Queens, and it's an honor and privilege to have known him. Irv, you will be missed. Oh, were y'all telling him that while he was alive? Anyway, his career faced some setbacks in the mid-2000s. Now, here's what I was saying earlier. You see, I always, when I get into these articles and I go off on a tangent, and I be knowing some stuff. Anyway, his career faced some setbacks in the mid-2000s due to an FBI investigation. I wonder who informed on him, okay? Because there's several people that said, rock. No, let me not even go there. You are mine. Okay. And a raid of murder. And this is not funny because that's sad. If somebody ratted them out just to try to get them out of the game so they can make maneuver in with their artists and be on top. This is what they do in this industry. I'm telling you, it's a damn, that shit is ridiculous. Okay. Dismantle the whole shit. Anyway, so and a raid of Murder Inc.'s offices into alleged ties with drug kingpin Kenneth Supreme McGriff. Now, Preem, as they lovingly gently call him or whatever, he has some issues with 50 too. I think, let me not even. I'm not even doing it. Let's just keep on reading, because I go off on a tangent and start spilling some stuff. Anywho. It says, Kenneth Supreme McGriff, though ultimately acquitted, the case damaged Murder Inc.'s reputation, and that it will. You know what I'm saying? Because who's going to want to touch you if they feel like you working with kingpins and such? And it's really, that's why they dropped murder from the name, and it just was going by the ink. But by then, everything had just, fallen by the wayside. Anyway. In recent years, Gotti had reinvented himself, expanding into television with the creation of BET's Tales and anthology series, blending hip-hop and storytelling, which I think I actually haven't seen it. I'm going to go out. I hadn't seen that, on BET. I really didn't get a chance to see that. And hopefully it pops so I can freaking find it because because right now, as it stands, 50 Cent is the only one that was in music and hip hop that's dominating with TV series about the culture and about things as it pertains to hip hop and, a whole bunch of other stuff. So Irv Gotti was dipping his toes. Well, no, let me not say he lost a couple of toes. Jesus help me. Let's go. Oh my. This is a developing story. So I just brought to you some breaking news. Okay, let's get back to look at him. Here we go. Oh man, Irv. May you rest in peace. And may you know, wherever you are and in the ether, that, or an enfoldment with the all, that you know that you have impacted this world in an amazing way, and you are a trailblazer and a trendsetter, and a businessman, a mogul. You really, really took it where it needed to go for the time that it was. Unfortunately, I feel like you was dominating too much, and it's people to hunt y'all. I don't know. May he rest in peace. Say some Hail Marys, Our Father, child. God bless you. I don't know if he was Catholic or not. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti.